Good evening. Oh, I'm up. I was having problems before. Let me know if you can see me. Every time I kept hitting the start button, kept getting errors. So I think I'm live. Anyway, welcome. My cat's decided to go a bit nutty. What are you doing? Oh, I've got an 18-year-old cat that's deciding to do zoomies around the lounge room at her age. She's been asleep for hours and hours and hours, and now here we are, 8 o'clock, I'm live, and she decides to do zoomies, as you do. They always say you don't work with children or animals, but I wouldn't have it any other way, my babies. So welcome, everybody. Now, let me know where you are watching from. It's a little bit chilly here where I am this evening, nowhere near as cold as what it was in Bathurst. I was in Bathurst on the weekend. It was absolutely freezing. It was -3 and it just felt like -5. It felt like more like -20 to me. And I had to use a credit card to scrape the ice off the windscreen, off all the windows in the car. It's been many, 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 many years, let's say decades since I've had to do something like that. Good evening, Scott. Hello, Tina. Natalie, hello. Sharon, Renee, Linda, hello. It's freezing. Yeah, I know it's freezing there, but yeah, you know what? I've had such a beautiful day today, but as soon as the sun goes down, it does get cold, and it felt like spring for me today compared to Bathurst, put it that way. Now, thank you, Julie. Julie's just jumped on. All the comments you're seeing from the Psychic Pinup are coming from Julie. Thank you, Julie. Now, Julie runs the cafe, the Psychic Hub in Port Kembla. She's a couple of doors up from where I have my shop. And she has announced that she's got some things happening in her cafe over the next month or two. So she has the Psychic High Tea. Anybody who is in the Illawarra area, or if you'd like to travel, please feel free to travel. She is hosting a Psychic High Tea on I don't know what the date is, Julie, put it up. Is it the 5th? The 5th of August? It's either the 2nd or the 5th of August that she's doing it in the cafe. So it's a couple of hours high tea mixed in with psychic readings. And I understand also she has a little platform event and some speed readings coming up at her venue also. So she said, yes, it's the 5th of August. 5th of August. So if anybody is interested in that. Okay, good evening, Katrina, Emily, Courtney, if I haven't already said hello, Chanel, hello, lovely. Raquel, good evening. The cafe is called the Psychic Hub. You will find it there, or Enigma Cafe. There's two names, Enigma Cafe or the Psychic Hub. You'll find the Psychic Hub on Facebook. Make sure you've got the right one, because I think there's a couple of Psychic Hubs around the world. But you're looking for the Psychic Hub at Enigma in Port Kembla. Okay. Good evening, Tika. Gayleen, good evening. I was just saying how cold it is, but I bet it's really, really cold where you are in Tasmania. Now, you know the drill, guys. I do ask if you like and share, if you can like and share the live feed for me. That would be wonderful. I'm here live every Tuesday at 8 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time to do readings for you and general discussion. I'm open to be talking about psychic development, mediumship development. It's just my way of giving back once a week. And I do thank each and every one of you who join me, and also those who do come and have private readings with me as well. I was back to back today with readings, and as many of you know, I was out at Bathurst on the weekend and with this wonderful show at the Whiskey and Wags distillery. It was great, very intimate dinner show, and it was great. I really enjoyed myself, something a little bit different for me. And I did private readings on the Sunday, which was great also. And nice little drive back to Wollongong, and my cat is trying to get up on here, so I think we're going to get an appearance this evening from the cat. Are we? Come on, quick. Don't you like it how they just stand there and they stare and they can't make up their mind? Come on. Here we go. All right. Okay, darling, you can sit on my lap. Oh, great. Cough, cough, cough. Okay, darling. You okay, sweetheart? Come on. You good? Okay. All right. Okay. You vote for the cat to join. Well, she rules the place. Here she is. This is my little girl. She's 18. Hello, Cheryl. It's lovely to meet you on Saturday evening. I love the chat. It was wonderful, and I look forward to catching up with you on Sunday. Now, just some dates we've got coming up here. And look, I'm all prepared tonight. I've actually put it up there. So there we go. I'm in Canberra on Thursday. I've got a couple of spots left. So anybody who is in Canberra, I have a couple of spots late in the afternoon. If you'd like to have a reading with me while I'm there, I'm reading at the Crystal Chalice. And I will be in Goulburn the following day, but I am fully booked for Friday at Goulburn. Sunday I'll be at West Illawarra, and that's at Unanderra. I'm in the readers room, and I'm not handling the bookings. It's now a first come first serve basis, so you will need to be there upon opening, which is 10:30. And I know from experience I tend to get booked out within the first hour of the doors opening. It's not just myself, but it's other readers as well. We all seem to get booked out quite quickly. So if you're in the area, you're thinking about going to the Living Wellness Expo, I would recommend being there upon booking, upon opening, to make sure that you're not disappointed missing out on any readings, if you're wanting a reading, of course. And Bathurst, I'll be back out at Bathurst again next month for the Whispers from Spirit mediumship show, platform show, along with the other three lovely ladies. So the Divine Channeler, Elizabeth Bratcher and Donna Young. Tickets are now on sale for that. That's at Bathurst Panthers. And the following day, I will be at Bathurst Panthers again with Living Wellness for the Living Wellness and Psychic Expo, where I'll be doing private readings again for that. Broken Hill, still on the agenda. I'm so excited with this to get out there. I just have visions. I have visions of Priscilla, and I have visions of Thelma and Louise, because I've now got a partner in crime that's coming with me. If you haven't worked it out, I'm on the road with Linda. The two Lindas are on the road again, and it's like I'm just thinking, oh, Thelma and Louise, I can see that one happening, but I know there won't be any Brad Pitt involved with that. Sorry, Linda. Sorry, I think I'm assuming you're still watching. Okay, who else have we got on here? Ba, 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 ba. Okay. Yes, Renee, she's 18. She's 18. Yeah, see, she's still like a little kitten though. All right. Who's up for some phone readings tonight? Because I didn't ask for phone numbers. I did not ask for phone numbers today, and I'm thinking, do you know what? Would maybe try something different. I don't even know if it will work. I get these ideas in my head. Actually, it's spirit that puts the ideas into my head. I just roll with it. It's like, jump, you say how high. It's I'm thinking about doing some phone readings, but I think maybe what we'll do. Who's up for it? If you text your number through to me. Sorry, now I've got cat fur flying everywhere. You text your number to me, and then I'll just pick text numbers, the numbers by random. And that way I know people are actually watching too. Okay, where are we? Gayleen, can you tell me anything about 3 hagstones I found over the last 6 months? I found one. Do you know what? You are a girlfriend of mine in the from Memphis. She actually posted a couple of days ago these hagstones that she's got this rock collection, and I'm like, oh my god, you've got hagstones. Now it's funny how you're now talking about hagstones. So, and I was reading up on them, and apparently they got, magical powers. They're also known as witch stones. Found over the last 6 months. Found one today. Asked after asking for a sign. And is your sign about spiritual things, darling? Because I feel like that this was sent to you as a talisman, and I feel like you need to put it on a piece of leather or something and wear it around your neck or wear it close to you. And that sign, please tell me if I'm pretty certain it's something to do around spiritual, about your gifts and about opening up. And if that's the case, that's what that stone's for. Jessica, please take your number off the screen, please. You're opening yourself up to scammers contacting you. I'm about to give my phone number out and you text it through to my number. So please, people, do not send me anybody who's just put phone numbers up then. Quickly now delete those comments, guys. I'm telling you now, you will get scammers later on who will be phoning you. Send it through to my phone number, which is what's my number, Julie? 0411 320 Hang on. You know what I'll do? Why don't I put it up here? Seriously, guys, if you don't take it off there, you're going to get scammers ringing you. You don't want to open yourself up to that BS from them. And saying that also, if we do get our little friends coming into the chat room this evening, please ignore them. They're not here. We will take care of it at our end. Okay, there we go. Should come up. That's the number there. Text it through to there, and I'll pick a couple at random while we are live. Now, also bear in mind, I'm psychic. I'm medium. I look at what's going on. Psychic being I look at what's going on around you, past, present, possible, future, and medium being that I can connect you with past loved ones. Now, when I do a lot of these live feeds, particularly here, it's quite fast paced, and I tend to steer clear from the mediumship readings. So please just be mindful of that, because I do need validation when I do bring evidence through. And also with the psychic side of it, I do not answer, and I cannot answer medical or legal questions on live feeds. I'm sorry. So that also falls under the realm of pregnancy as well. So please do not ask me any medical questions. I cannot do that. I do prefer to work with direct questions as well. Again, with generals, if you're asking for generals, that's what Spirit's going to give you as general, what they think you need to know right now. And I can tell you from experience, it's not what you're hoping to get from me. So let's just be specific with the questions as well. So Galen, I was asking if I was entertaining into a new spiritual stage, and then they presented to you the Hagstone. So does that answer your questions, darling? And again, I'm being drawn back to your garden and how you need to clean up that garden and make yourself familiar with the plants in that garden and herbs and things like that as well, because I feel that you're quite connected to the earth and nature, and I think that's probably why the Hagstone has made itself present or known to you. So that is a gift for you. Okay, so I hope that helps you. All right. Now, who else do we have on here? Let's see if I've got things happening on here. Okay, now I've got messages coming through. All right, here we go. Here comes all the text numbers. Now, seriously, after this live, please do not text me. All right, I've been flooded already. So once this live is over, no more texting, please, until next week. Who else have we got here? Now, have I missed anything, Julie? Good evening, Sarah. Hello. Okay. Patricia, just about the guy Alex return. This is what I always say to people, because I can feel what you're feeling, sweetheart. I really can. But I'm here to remind you, you need to do you, and don't get so, and I say this with love and respect, don't get hung up on waiting for somebody to return. I did do a TikTok thing, I very rarely use TikTok, and I was playing around with it, and I put a thing up on TikTok months and months ago about the easiest way to manifest something is to detach yourself from it. And what I mean by that is to acknowledge it, let it go, and don't think about it. It will come back in its own sweet time. If you actually thinking about it over and over, and it's sort of like it's consuming your life, that actually delays returning of things. So I'm going to say to you, I'm here to tell you, please, you do you. You go about your life, your day-to-day things, and just get on with it. And I'm not seeing the return in the immediate future. But that's not to say that it's not going to be later on as well. I think that you need to concentrate on you a little bit more, because they're giving me a piece of rose quartz to give to you. So usually that indicates to me that there needs to be a bit of self-love that goes here, because I am seeing there's healing that needs to go on with you as well. I'm also hearing the word ghosting. So I feel like that this person has ghosted or is in the process of ghosting you as well. Okay, look, I hope that helps you. I'm sorry about that. This I heard a new term the other week. Now, we're all familiar with ghosting. Now, I've heard the new return, the zombie. Now, the zombie is somebody who does return, somebody who has ghosted you and then they've come back. And now that seems to be the new thing called the zombie. You've been zombied. So that's what you're asking me, if you're going to get zombied. I'm not seeing it in the immediate future, darling. Who else have we got on here? Okay. What's this, Julie? No, Linda ordering her Priscilla scarf. Did I miss something? Am I missing conversations? Good evening, Renee. Renee Smith. Haven't seen you on here for a while, I don't think, so thanks for joining me. So again, I do ask that you all like and share the live feed, please. Please let me know that you've done that. I do appreciate that. Yeah, we need 2 scarves, Julie, please. Two Priscilla scarves, please. Okay, I might try. Now, this is an experiment. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, so be it. Let's have a look. Alrighty. Now, I don't even need names, guys. I don't need questions, just the phone number. This is all random. So I said, I've got no idea what I'm doing. It might work, it might not work. We shall see. Hang on. And if you miss my call, please don't ring me back, because I'll be on to the next person. Here we go. Hello.
Hello, how are you?
I'm very well. Who am I speaking with?
Kelly.
Kelly, and I know you sent your number through, because all I did was hit call.
I know, and I can't believe you just called me.
Have I read for you? I've got no idea what's going. This is just purely experiment. I'm running off what I'm being shown I need to be doing by spirit. So, have I read for you before?
No, I'm a new follower.
Oh, lovely. Well, thank you. Have I met you before?
No, you have never met me.
Well, thank you for sending your phone number through.
Well, thank you for ringing me.
And I can hear my phone's going nuts at the moment. It's going. Can you hear it ringing? The beeping?
I can, actually.
Yeah, sorry, you're going to have to put up with that. Guys, if you can just hold off on the phone numbers, please. Now, I'm going to ask you, Kelly, number one, would you like a reading this evening?
I would love a reading.
And number two, you do realise that you are live and the world can hear you.
Yep, that's okay.
Okay, darling. So how can I help you this evening?
I've been seeing double numbers for a long time now.
Yep.
10, 10, 12, 12, 11, 11.
Oh, I love it.
For a very long time. So I'm just like, I've got an inkling of what it might be. I think maybe I've been alone for a very long time. I think that maybe your partner is coming along.
That's a sign, yeah.
I'm just wondering if you can shed some light on these double numbers.
I certainly can, darling, because the first thing they showed me when you're saying all that, it's not so much to do around a love interest coming in. It's more to do around your spiritual growth. Now, you've been, it's something like something's piqued your interest, and this is something that you're actively looking at. Is that right? And now I don't know you from a bar of soap. I don't know what you do for work, but they're just showing me there's become a point here now. It's like you need to go down a different path.
Yeah.
And and am I correct that you are very active in doing research or looking up on spiritual, psychic development, mediumship development, all that stuff as well? Yes. So I can speak from experience, because when I first started doing that, I was seeing numbers all the time, and they were showing me that. Okay, so you're seeing it on ovens, you're seeing it on odometers, you're seeing everywhere. Yes.
On messages from people, on emails.
Yeah.
Everything's 111.
Yeah. Now look, the cliche is that if you look up, that they'll say that means that your twin flame, your love interest, yada yada yada, coming in. But I feel like it's to do around your spiritual development, your psychic development with that. So take note of that. I always say to people that Google is your best friend when it comes to numbers. Because I'm not a numerologist, nor am I an expert on angel numbers and spiritual numbers. But when I see sequences that captures my eyes, oh my God, yes, I Google the numbers.
Yes.
Okay. I want you, next time you see a whole heap of numbers, like numbers that capture your attention, to stop and think, what is it that you're thinking about at that time as well?
Yeah, okay.
All right, and there's your answer for that as well. Okay, look up that number, because it's probably clarification or validation that you're on the right path for what you're thinking for as well.
Okay, good. Thank you.
Okay, so does that help you?
Yes.
All right. Thank you so much. I'll let you go back to the show now. Where are you based at anyway?
Pardon?
Where are you based at?
Wagga Wagga.
Oh, Wagga. Okay, beautiful. All right. Well, thank you for watching.
Thank you.
Okay, see you later. Okay.
Bye.
Bye. And there we go. It does work. So I think we will do that from now on, where people just text numbers through to me instead of sending them through my messenger on a Tuesday afternoon. So it's more random, I think. I think that was fun. Okay, who else have we got on here? Where are we? Okay. Michelle Cummins, husband's job. Where are you based at? Are you out west as well, darling? If you can let me know. Are you out at Young? I'm feeling young. I'm very connected in with Young this week. I've got a lot of readings with people out there happening with your husband's job. So, see, this is the thing. I feel like there's job but no job. Do you understand that? So is something being cut back, or we're waiting for something? That's just the feeling that I've got with him. If you can just let me know there. Okay. Everybody who's putting their phone numbers up online here, can I please ask you to remove them? Can you delete those comments? I'm looking after you. I'm looking after your interests. You are going to get scammers ringing you if you do that. Please text the number through to me. You'll see I've got the number there on the screen, 0411 320 693. Okay, I'm only looking after you guys. Okay, where are we? Oh, Emma Lee, do you know what? That is the most. I had one of those dreams last week, and when I have dreams, they are vivid. And I woke up and I was convinced that a plane had come down. It was that vivid, and it was blue. It was like it was some Asian airline, and I hope to God it's not a premonition. But generally, when you see planes come crashing down, it means that things aren't going according to plan. Okay, you know the saying crash and burn. I feel like I need to bring that up with you. Now, are you seeing the plane come out of the sky? This is all dependent on whether how the dream pans out. Did you see it was in the sky and it came down? For me, it was like the plane. I watched the plane take off, and then I watched the plane just come straight back down again. Now, to me, that's indicating to me possibly an idea that you thought would take off and it's not taking off. So I just feel like something is not going according to plan for you. No, it's nothing nasty to be worried about. I dream a lot about planes a lot. Now, I always say again, Google can be your best friend. And Google, if you go and Google about plane crashes. There's a whole heap of information, and I can speak from experience because I sat there and googled it all last week from this particular dream that I had. Okay, you're running away from it and it explodes. Okay, you are running away from something, darling. That's okay. Think of the plane as something that's consuming your life at the moment. Planes are big. Now, there is something in your life that's consuming and you're trying to run away from it. So it's like you're avoiding something. Okay. So a lot of the times it's just what's subconscious. That's what dreams are. Yes, Sharon, you are right. Dreams can reveal so much. Good evening, Joanne. Thank you for joining me. Okay, now my thing's slowing down. Bone, I'm seeing April. I feel like I need to talk about April. Okay. Now somebody's trying to ring me as well. Please don't ring me. I'm not answering calls. Mel, I feel like I need to highlight April for you around family and trip. So I'd say yes, but I feel like I think you're hoping this year, but I'm feeling like it's next year. Okay, beautiful. Jessica, okay. Yeah, sorry for your loss, sweetheart. Now, I'm going to ask you, he comes through at a different age. Now, I'm being shown in my mind's eye coming through a lot younger. And correct me if I'm wrong, but if that is the case, it's like this is when we're happy times. And I want to say also, I feel like there is something going on in your life at the moment where you are questioning. I'm hearing the word mortality as well. So, are you questioning your mortality? Because usually that happens when we have anniversaries coming up or celebrations where our loved ones aren't around with us anymore, and you start questioning a lot of things, and he's there comforting you and giving you those dreams and those thoughts to remember the happier times when he was around. Okay, but he does send a lot of love through to you, my darling. Okay, understand that. I also need to highlight August with him. So what's around August with him as well. Okay, so I'll leave that there for you. Where are we? Anniversary just passed of his death. Okay. Now, because I'm being shown the Leo season, which is now through to mid August, so mid July through to mid August. Hang on, baby girl, you can't jump off me like that. You hop down here. Hang on. There we go. All right. So his birthday and my birthday in August, is that right? Yeah, so he's just highlighting August, and the Leo season's quite significant for you. Okay, but understand, there's a lot of love there, and that love will never ever break. Okay, even they're not with us in the physical sense, they're still with us in spirit, and there's this bond that never ever goes away. And all you need to do is ask for signs. Get to ask him for signs to show me that you're around. Okay, and I think he's trying to do that with the dreams that you are having as well. Now he's also showing me there's vivid dreams. I feel like I need to highlight a big bunch of yellow flowers as well. They're very bright, and I feel like I need to be giving them to somebody as a gift. Okay, so I'll leave that there for you. Who else have we got? Shall we go another random call? Let's try another random call. I can't even see properly. My eyes shocking. Where are we? Okay. Where are we? Let's try this number. I've got no name on here, but let's see if they answer.
Hello.
Oh, good evening. Who am I speaking with?
Anna.
Sorry?
Anna.
Anna. Hello. Anna, you sent your number to me.
Yes, I did.
How are you?
Good, thank you.
Would you like a reading, my love?
Yes, I would.
You understand that you are live and the world can hear you?
Yes, I
do. Okay, sweetheart. So how
Yes.
can I help you today?
I'm just over everything at the moment.
Aren't
I
we
just want
all?
to know where's my direction.
Your direction. Where are you based at?
Surrey Heights.
So you're a local girl.
Yeah.
Okay, beautiful. The thing is, I just have to ask you, because as I was just feeling into you, are you working around care or disability?
I used to, yes.
Okay, because they're just highlighting that. And what are you doing with yourself now?
Nothing at the moment.
Okay, see where I'm going with that? So they're highlighting work, and you're saying you're stuck. Are you feeling like you're stuck and you're over everything? Okay, right. Now, are you looking for work?
No, not at the moment.
Okay, because they keep giving me that disability care work. I don't know if that means anything to you, whether you're looking at going back into that, whether that's one of the solutions to what you're getting at here as well. They're also highlighting relationships with me as well. Okay, now have you got issues with a relationship at the moment too?
No, I haven't.
Okay, because it's not really romantic. I'm feeling like it's based around family. Family, they're talking about that.
Yeah, I've got a good relationship with my father-in-law.
Yep, okay. I need to honour everything that they give me. And if there's no issues at the moment, I feel possibly there could be something that's coming up in the mix here as well. Now, I also have to honour, there's an anniversary or there is a celebration that's coming up. I feel like I need to highlight September with that. Do you understand that one? Whose is that?
That's my son's birthday.
Beautiful. Okay. And what are we doing for that birthday? Because I feel like what I'm getting at here, I feel like there's going to be changes around about then.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Okay. So how long have you been feeling like this?
For quite a long time.
Right. Okay. They're also talking to me about there's I feel like there's some sort of block here that we need to be talking about in terms of spiritual growth as well. Okay, so it may not mean anything to you yet, but I just ask that you take all this on board because they're talking to me about a some form of healing that needs to be going on around you. They're talking about energy work with you. Are you looking into doing any of that at all?
I do. I feel like doing something.
Yeah. So can you please look at that? Because as I said, I feel like there's a block there, and that's not my forte. I can
Yep.
just pinpoint things that's going on and then guide you to where I think you need to be going with this. But they're highlighting energy work, looking into that.
Yes.
They're also highlighting family. Obviously, I feel like there's something around a relationship here. They're also highlighting this celebration in September and that there will be changes around then if we're looking into doing this healing work on ourselves. Okay.
Oh, okay.
When was the
Yep.
last time you got out and walked and went for a good long walk?
Yes.
When was the last time?
First time today.
Beautiful. Okay, so you see where I'm getting at with that too. So you've
Yeah.
started all that. Thank
I've
you.
just started. Little
Yeah.
steps for me.
That's the start of it for you. Okay. So
Yes.
continue doing that. Did you do that down at the beach? Because I feel like you need to go and put your feet in the water.
Yes, I did.
Beautiful. How'd you feel after that?
I felt really good but sore, but great.
Yeah, great. Now, you're not doing it tomorrow, but you're doing it the next day, they said.
Yes, that's correct.
Okay. Now, what you're going to do after you do that, I want you to sit on the sand there and do a little meditation. Just sit there and look out at the sea, and I want you to thank the universe for all the good things that you have in your life.
Oh,
And be
okay.
grateful for all the things. It's all about being grateful. And the more grateful we are, it's actually raising our vibration
Yes.
and more good things come for us.
Oh,
It's
great.
all about changing your mindset.
That's great.
Okay.
That's really good.
Yeah.
Yep.
So they've asked me to pass it on to you. So
Yes.
I hope that helps you. And then I feel like that there will be a shift with that, the way you're feeling around about September when they've got that celebration that's coming up.
Okay, that's great.
Okay. And look into this energy work for me too, darling.
Okay, I will.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
See ya.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Okay. This works. This is great. Who else have we got here? Now let's have a look. How are we going for time? Oh, it's pretty good. So anybody wanting to book a private reading with me, I do private readings, and you will see going across the bottom of the screen there that you can book yourself in through the psychicpinup.setmore.com. It's all automated. So even if you messaged me and asked for a private reading, I will direct you back to that online booking there. It will take you to my first availability and the services that I offer, and you can book yourself in from there. Okay, who else have we got here? Okay. Now, that's what I said. If you've just joined me, welcome. I ask that you do like and share the live feed, please. Let me know that you have done that. Scott Quinn, I will answer you privately if that's okay. Okay. Melinda. So you had a reading with me on the weekend. Thank you. I wrote that you'd be signing a document. Okay. Right. I'm feeling into that, Melinda. It's a legal thing. It's nothing nasty. I just feel like it's a document that it's sort of like it's making something official. It's like an agreement. So I feel like it's connected to work, something to do with a contract with work, like changes, like it's a new offer, and with new conditions, and you agreeing to it, and it's being signed off on in agreement. So it's just a finality. Okay, I hope that helps you. Jenny Louise, I'm not seeing selling up, moving. I'm getting the number 18 for you. So I'm 18. I'm feeling like that's 18 months, darling. So I just feel like it's something that's not going to happen in a hurry. I feel like it's something that's a baby steps, and there's a process with that. So I'm feeling like it's about 18 months for you, darling. I hope that helps you. Okay, you're welcome, Melinda. So Janita, hello Janita. Loved Whiskey and Wags. That's what it's. I loved the environment there. It was something a little bit different. Usually we do like theatre style, and I mean I do shows at the Vault here at Port Kembla, and that's very similar to what Whiskey and Wags is. The table with the food and alcohol service, and it was. I like that sort of environment. It's quite a relaxed, intimate environment. Jenny, so that was my time frame as I was going to reassess my life in 2 years. Yeah, look, I'm going to say 18 months, I feel, with that one. Shakti, do you see anything for my love life relationship coming, please? Liked. I'm feeling something very your energy. It's have I read for you before? Because I I I I feel like there's healing that needs to go on here. It's sort of like you're nearly ready, but I feel like you're not ready yet. I have to, yeah. I'm picking up, okay, and again, I don't have a filter when I do a lot of my readings, and I'm hearing the word narcissist. Okay, do you understand that you've come from that environment? Is that correct? Because I have to honor the word that I'm hearing, narcissist, and it was not a nice situation that you were in, and that's why I still feel like I'm also hearing recovering from that. I feel like you nearly have, but I just feel like there's some more work that needs to be done with that. Now, I do see somebody coming, but I feel like you will really be on the fence with this. And again, I'm going to go back to previous relationship that you were in, and you being very wary as well. And I'm talking about trust. There's all that trust, and that's all coming down to you and the work and the healing that you've done on yourself. Now, I've also picked up a number 5, and so has you've been single, is this for about 5 years, or it's a number, if it's not 5 years, it's been a number of years that you have been single for. And I just feel like you're okay. They're talking about you're worried because your biological clock is ticking. Okay. I have to tell you, I do see a family, and that family is coming. If that puts your mind at ease, darling, I have to tell you that. But they please don't worry. And I always say to people, little souls come into this world when they are ready, when they are meant to be in this world. Okay, so please don't worry about your age. Yes, I know it's always a factor and it's always in the back of our mind, but I can speak from experience with this as well. I fell pregnant when I was 46, and I had my child just before I was 47. And she's a healthy little girl, and she runs, she, oh my goodness, she drives all of us nuts, put it that way. And she's now 7. She's got all of us wrapped around her fingers, and she's well loved, put it that way. So I hope that helps you. Okay, I'll leave that there. . Mm. You won't miss being a mum, lovely. Okay, just have faith. Christy Henderson, are you connected anyway with legal? Not legal. That's a slip of the tongue. I wanted to say medical, but legal came out. I was seeing medical. Medical. It's something to do around health. Health. Does that mean anything to you? But legal came out. The word legal came out instead. So maybe that means something to you. Let's have a look. Who else have we got on here? Of course, Brie. Look, I'm a big advocate of education of any form, anything, and even if it's not to do with work, with career, and education just to better yourself, education for your own interests. It's keeping the mind active. Now, let's just remove the whole thing with work. Okay, I'll get back to work, but uh, learning. It's a wonderful thing, and it's really important to keep your mind active, and it just helps us grow as individuals. Now you're asking, you are doing a leadership uh, course to help you get a team. Of course it will, darling. Of course it will. Why are you even doubting yourself? Any form of education is fantastic. Now, this isn't the only form of education you're doing. You're going to do that, and then you're going to go on and do something else too. Okay. Now, what are you saying, Julie? Please like and share. Make sure you tell us of this in the. Oh, okay. Thanks, Jules. Okay. Look, those have just joined because I've got a number of you that have just jumped on. I was talking about Julie's high tea that's coming up. Now, Julie helps me moderate this page every Tuesday evening. She runs the cafe, the Psychic Hub at Enigma in Port Kembla. She is hosting a high tea, a psychic high tea on the 5th of August. So it'll be her and a couple of other mediums in their psychic mediums, and there will be high tea as well as mini reads. That's all included with the fee for the high tea, the tickets. So go on over to the Psychic Hub. I'm not sure where she's selling them, how they're being sold, but I'm sure that all the information will be there on the page, and I'm sure she'll be more than happy to answer your questions with that. I'm not reading. I'm sorry. There's some other talented, wonderful, talented psychic mediums who will be there. Brie, I'm feeling like it's after Christmas, honey. Okay, there may be talk about it around then, but I feel like nothing's happening until after then. Like you've been in retail for many, many years. Now, what was your question about change of career? Is that right? Okay. They showed me health, but I did say legal. So you could be working in something along that line. Okay, Karma J Green. So starting a new job in a couple of weeks. Congratulations, darling. Will it be successful? Well, it's going to have its normal teething problems. So I don't want you to be disheartened with that, because I just feel like there'll be a period there where you think, what have I done? You may think that you've bitten off more than what you can chew, but I'm here to tell you, like, you would not have gotten that role if they did not think that you were capable of it. Okay. Everything has its teething problems, and getting into a pattern or getting into a routine, and learning. I'm hearing the word learning. It's all about learning at the moment, and I am picking up. It's a good couple of months before I feel like you will be comfortable with that. So I don't want you to lose sight of the bigger picture here. Okay, I think you put a little bit too much pressure on yourself, to be honest with you, darling. Okay, I do see it working out. Okay. The minute you get that seed of doubt, I want you to, give yourself a hit on the wrist there and bring yourself back to reality, lovely. Okay, breathe. I've been waiting for the role for a while. Yeah. What's another couple of months, darling? We're all impatient. Okay. Okay. Katrina Smith, whose birthday's coming up, please? I'm highlighting a birthday. I'm actually been given a blue cake. It's a male's birthday. I feel like I need to acknowledge as well. That's why Dad's around. You feel Dad more so. Okay. You're welcome, Karma J. I hope that helps you. Yes, you do doubt yourself, don't you, darling? Yeah. Okay, Christy, you're not an industry I've thought about working in, but you never know. I'm open-minded. And that's what I said. I always stay true to things that I get told. Okay. Those who know Nell Canellis, and I say this with love because this is what she said to me. She thought I was batshit crazy. Her words, not mine. Her words for things that I've told her, and they've all happened. Okay. No, darling, there's a birthday that's coming up. So there's it's your son's. I'm being shown a blue birthday. So it's your son's. Okay, and you've just had your 50th. See, this is when he's around as well. So you felt him more so around your 50th, around your birthday, and this is him saying happy birthday to you. And then he's highlighting the birthday that's coming up with the blue, Kate, your son's birthday. So that's your son. Is that his 21st or is that on the 21st of September? Because again, I feel like it's a bit of a significant thing as well, and you will feel him a lot around that time as well. What, Scott? You think I am batshit crazy? Why not? Yeah, why not? I scare a lot of people. They were very close, 2nd of September. Okay, so that is the 21st that's coming up, is it? Or you just did a typo with that? Okay. Charmaine, I don't do health. I can't do health or legals on live feed. I'm sorry, darling. Oh, God. Everybody's Linda now. Thanks, Julie. Yeah, he'll be 21. That's a significant birthday. And that's what he was highlighting as well. So you will feel him a lot around that time as well. Honor him. Put something out for him. Put a place out for him. I think you'd like that. Okay. Let's try another. Shall we go another number? Oh my goodness, this thing is flooded. Wow. Interesting. Okay. Let's try this one. Let's try. Okay, whose number is this? Hello. Who am I speaking with?
You're speaking with Sarah.
Sarah, because you sent me through a beautiful purple love heart, and that was it. Thank you for the love heart. So Sarah, you do know you've sent the number to the Psychic Pinup. So yep. I'm assuming you are wanting a reading.
Yes.
Okay. And you are aware that you are live and the whole world is hearing you.
Absolutely.
Okay. Have I read for you before?
Yes.
When did I read you?
Not long ago.
Oh my God. Okay. When was this?
The last time you were in Port Kembla.
That was today.
Oh, not today. It was not today. The last Saturday that you were in Port Kembla.
Last Saturday. So in my shop,
month, I think.
In my shop or at the markets?
At the market.
Okay. So that was back in June, I think. Anyway, can't remember. You know that, don't you?
Yes.
So how can I help you today?
Just want just some guidance on work.
On your work. What's going on? I'm hearing, is it Marvin Gaye? What's going on? He's singing. Do you identify with songs?
I do, yes.
Yeah. Do you know Marvin Gaye?
Yes.
Do you know that song, What's Going On?
Mhm.
Have you been singing that?
Not recently, no.
I think you need to go and look it up, but a bit random. Now, your work. Okay, I'm seeing closed doors. Closed doors. I'm just drawing closed doors. So, are you feeling like you're not being told the whole picture here of what's going on? Need to know basis?
Yes and no.
Yes and no. Okay, because what I'm feeling here, I am picking up an element of frustration with you.
Mhm.
And in other words, what I feel like, you know how something's done one way and you go, no, it's not working. And I get this frustration with that. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Yeah. And you just feel like you're not being listened. And you know, when you have pen pushers higher up and they don't understand the real world,
Yes.
that's what I feel.
Mhm.
Do you understand that one?
Yes.
Beautiful. Okay. The thing is, I feel like you are going to be looking at options. Okay. I'm writing down options here. Have you started that yet?
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. Now, the thing is also, I'm picking up the number 1, 2, 3, 8, 7, 8, 7 and 8. So you've been looking this month, haven't you? But you will also be looking next month.
Yep.
And I'm being shown that there is going to be a change around your work environment in the next 7 to 8 weeks.
Okay.
I'm being shown, okay? But they're highlighting you looking at your options now, this month, next month, and changes around 7 to 8 weeks, I feel, with that. I feel like it's like your talent is not being recognized. And I feel like where you are going, it will be recognized.
Okay.
With that, I'm also being shown that there is more money that is coming in as well. With that,
Yep.
I'm being shown you having the ability to put more money away.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Are you single?
No.
Right. Okay. Because they're highlighting you with your own bank account.
Mhm.
Okay. Do you understand that one?
No.
Having your own bank account.
Yep.
Okay. I'm not saying, you're splitting up or breaking up or anything. They're just showing me you having this air of independence about you and having the ability to put having your own money in a bank account, your own bank account. And it's very important. They want you to actually know that. Okay. Now, saying that, you're also, they're showing me that there is a planning of a trip that I feel like overland afar as well that's coming up around you as well. Do you understand that one?
Yep.
Beautiful. And do we have a wedding coming up as well?
Not at the moment, no.
Okay, because I have to highlight a wedding or a celebration of that nature. And if it's not yours, I feel like you're also going to be traveling to this wedding, this celebration as well.
Okay.
That's coming up for you. They just wanted to throw that in. Okay. All right. So I'll leave that there. I hope that helps you.
Thank you.
Okay. And aim higher, girl.
Will do.
Okay.
Very
Thank
much,
you.
Lisa.
Okay. See ya. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Okay. Who else have we got here as well? Let's have a look at this. Okay. Where are we? Where are we? Where are we? Oh my God, it's 9 o'clock already. So, Denise, you're saying, will I go permanent in my job soon as I've been waiting a while to do so? That's 3. They're saying 3 months, 3. But the thing is, didn't the government just announce something like that today? They're changing legislation about people forcing employers to give people permanent or part-time permanent work. And they're just highlighting 3 with me, so I feel like it's in the next 3 months. But I just feel like I had to throw that in as well because I did hear that this morning on the radio. So I don't know if that applies to you, Denise, but I hope it helps you. Okay, so Charmaine, you're saying, will I be happier moving to beautiful Harvey Bay? Will I be more fulfilled with my future and getting older, thinking about my future? Okay, this is the thing. As a psychic, I can't tell people what they can do, what they should be doing. And you're asking me, will I be happier moving to beautiful Harvey Bay? Now, the first thing I'm feeling here with you, I feel like you're leaving somewhere to go somewhere to get away from something. I just feel like if you have a change of scenery, your life changes all of a sudden. And that's not the case. I just feel like whatever is going on in your life at the moment, it's just going to follow you. I feel like it's just going to be a bit of a temporary, these emotions. I feel like I need to talk about your emotions and what's going on in your life. And I just feel like wherever you go to, it's just going to be a temporary fix, and then eventually it will catch up to you. If that's not the case, I do apologize, but that is what I'm picking up around you. But I do see that there will be a move coming up for you. I do see the next 6 months for you is all about planning and the do's and the don'ts and the pros and the cons of you doing this move. I feel like the move is inevitable. I do feel like it will come about one way or the other. I don't know where you are located. So, and again, I'm not familiar with Hervey Bay or Queensland. The best I can do is the Gold Coast and Brisbane, and even then, it's only really the airports that I see. And then I'm back home here in Sydney. But I do see a slower. They're showing me slower pace. They're showing me with you with a lot of out and about in nature, walking, and not so much using a car. So I don't know if that is relevant. If you understand what that means, if you're waiting to hear something like that, that's all you needed to hear. I feel like I need to tell you that. They're also showing me here. Thank you. There's something also to do around a little bit of part-time work, or if it's not that, it's voluntary community work, because I feel like you need to keep active and keep your mind active and out and about and get you mixing with people. It's more so to do with the socializing with people. Okay, so I hope that helps you, lovely. All righty. Okay, so as I said, I've gone over time again. I'm sorry. But as you can see, I've just got my dates up there. I will be in Canberra on Thursday. And I do have a couple of spots left there in the afternoon, late afternoon, for private readings. I will be at West Illawarra on Sunday. The Unanderra, West Illawarra, Unanderra, I think that is. And I'm not handling the bookings there. So it's first come, first served. The doors do open at 10:30. And I do know from experience that the readers do get booked out, or tend to get booked out in the first hour of those doors opening. So please don't turn up at lunchtime and hoping to get readings, because we probably will be booked out. Also, I will be back at Bathurst in mid-August, so Saturday the 19th, I'll be doing the Whispers from Spirit show with the Divine Channeler Donna Young and Elizabeth Bratcher, and I will be doing private readings the next day at the Living Wellness Expo at Bathurst Panthers. So the show's also on at Bathurst Panthers. And then I've got my Priscilla, Queen of the Desert run out to Broken Hill at the end of August, but I will speak more about that as we get closer to the date. So thank you everybody for joining me. It's always a pleasure to have you here, and I if I didn't get to you, I apologise. It's just one of those things. I get drawn to where I need to be going. And I will be back again this time next week, or 8 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time. As you know, I am available for private readings there, the Psychic Pinup.setmore.com. And I will see you all next week. So thank you, and stay safe for the rest of the week. Stay warm wherever you